Hey guys, and welcome into The Last of Us episode 8, the pre-finale. We're almost getting to the end. The last episode took us back in time, and it strayed us from the path of like this chronological plot, storyline, whatever that we've been following. And it took us back to Ellie and her friend Riley and how she lost Riley and how Ellie got her bite. It was basically probably a couple weeks before Joel met Ellie. And it was really nice to see that. It was really nice to see Ellie pre-bite, like just regular Ellie, regular apocalypse child Ellie. But now I feel like these next two episodes, we might get a little bit more flashback of Ellie. Probably not, because I feel like from where we left off in the flashback, we can probably fill in the blanks about how Marlene came in and she got taken in by the Fireflies, and they were doing like whatever those experiments on her to see if that her immunity to the virus was actually legit, which they figured out it was, and now, everything makes sense to us and how Ellie came to be where she is now. The episode was important too because in Ellie remembering Riley and remembering what Riley said to her and what she did for her and everything, she decided to stick with Joel. She stitched him up, which is really hard to watch, and we had this really amazing moment where they held hands and it was all very emotional. I feel like I just love watching their relationship evolve. And now I'm hoping that this next episode is where we finally reach the Fireflies, who are now in apparently Salt Lake City. But I have no idea how this is going to end. I do think the last episode has got to have a huge infected battle of sorts. If I'm thinking on the level of like playing a video game, I would think that the final phase of the game would be like a huge infected war or battle of some sort that you have to overcome. So I think that's what I am betting on for our finale. But for this episode 8, I'm thinking it's going to be a very Firefly-centric episode. That is where we're at. Big thank you to my patrons. You guys help me out so much in supporting me and my channel. I've had a lot of fun doing bonus content over there. And actually, I have a movie recommendation for you guys from one of my patrons, and they recommend the movie Rain Man. It is from 1988, and this is what they have to say about it. I guess the movie cleaned up the Oscars the year that it came out and was eligible for them, winning Best Picture and Best Actor for Dustin Hoffman. It was the highest grossing film of 1988. And Tom Cruise is in it, and it was a big turning point in his career, I guess, because before Tom Cruise, he was kind of like, they said that prior to this movie, critics viewed him as a young glamour boy hotshot. That's a good way to put it. And that there was a lot of skepticism about whether he would be able to hold his own opposite an actor like Hoffman, but he apparently definitely did. If you have not seen it, add it to your list like I am. And now, without further ado, let's get into episode 8, which is called When We Are in Need. Also, I'm surprised at the length of this episode. It's only 50 minutes. I bet the finale was going to be really long. It's got to be like an hour and a half finale, huh? Like the first episode was. I thought that these last two episodes would both be long ones. Killing the landscapes.
Revelation 21.
David. Who are you?
And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. And God will wipe away all tears from their eyes. For there will be no more death, for the former things are passed away. Do you know what that means?
When can we bury him?
God, who died?
The ground is too cold to dig. We'll bury your father in the spring.
Yikes.
How much do we have left? Venison, elk, rabbit.
Maybe a week. 2 at best.
I sensed doubt in there.
That's creepy. Oh, bunny. It's always a bunny, isn't it? Okay. Clicking? What kind of clicking are we talking about? Oh, thank God. That is the noise, right? No, I don't want to see it. Oh no.
Quickly, whoever shot it's probably nearby.
Oh, stop stealing. Oh God, Ellie. Okay.
Drop
Okay.
your rifles!
We're from a larger group, women, children, and we're all very, very hungry.
I'm from a large group too. Oh, so hungry.
Go talk to Howard. He's got a case with some penicillin. Bring back 2 bottles and a syringe. It's not code, James. Do as I said.
You know, you really shouldn't be out here all on your own.
Well, she hasn't got
Saying
much
you shouldn't be
choice.
out here on your own. They chose to follow you. Is this some weird cult thing?
Well, you sort of kind of got me there. I am a preacher.
So you went from teacher to preacher because what, it fucking rhymes?
Yeah, exactly. We didn't expect this winter to be so cruel, so I sent 4 of our people to a nearby town to scavenge what they could. Only 3 of them came back. And the one that didn't was a father. He had a daughter just like you.
His dad.
And her dad was taken from her. Turns out he was murdered by this crazy man. That crazy man was traveling with a little girl.
Oh.
Everything happens for a reason. James, lower the gun. Did you bring the medicine?
Yeah, but
Throw it to her.
so you're just gonna let her get away?
Fuck it.
Oh my god. I hope that's right. I mean, he's not gonna suddenly perk up like True Love's kiss. It's gonna take a while for that to get through his system, huh? She did put it directly into the infection, but still. Like, just him moving his face toward her makes me emotional. Like, I don't know how these two have a hold on me like this.
What is it?
Venison?
Venison.
If you've heard a rumor, yes, we found a girl who was with the man who took Alec from us. When the sun rises, I'll lead a group out to pick up her trail. Won't be hard to find in the snow. And we'll bring that man to justice.
You should kill him. You should kill both of them.
I would not let him help me up. Psycho.
I know you think you don't have a father anymore. But the truth is, Hannah, you will always have a father. And
Okay.
you will show him respect when he's speaking.
Okay. Right. So this is a cult. All right, Ellie, we got to get out of here because these psychos are coming after you. I shouldn't say psychos, plural. That psycho is coming after you. They're here already? Oh my god, I thought
Stay
we were going to
alert.
have more time than this.
This man's not already dead. He's dangerous.
We bring that girl back with us. She's just another mouth to feed.
If we leave her out here, she'll die.
Yeah, maybe that's God's will.
He's so scary. How is she? Literally, what is she going to do?
Joel, wake up. Joel, wake the fuck up, Joel. I'm gonna lead them away from you. But if anybody makes it down here, you fucking kill them. You got it?
He's like half conscious. How is he going to...
Hey, motherfuckers!
Alive!
No. No.
I got her!
The noise that the horse made is like replaying in my head. Oh crap, now what? Ah, I got chills everywhere. I don't like it.
Do it.
I'm getting bad. I mean, obviously I'm getting bad vibes from David, the head of this group, but like, is he like a creep? Is he gonna like try to assault Ellie or something? Because the cults always seem to end up like that. Okay, please give us a shot of this guy coming down and Joel coming up behind him with a knife. Please. Yes, Joel is up. Okay. But there's gonna be there's still the others.
I started worrying you wouldn't wake up.
Why do you have a jail? What is this?
Did you hear me say the others want to kill you?
Yeah.
But I stopped them.
You want to thank you?
You can't survive on your own. No one can. But I can help you. Let
Oh,
me protect you.
oh,
That part of your life, it's ending. And what I'm offering you is a beginning. Oh, shit.
Leave him alone.
Oh, you're next.
Oh, please.
Oh, I missed Joel's
I don't know any
voice.
girl. Oh! Oh, the town! What town? Silver Lake. Ah!
God, I miss Joel so
Not
much.
a real town name. It's a resort.
A resort?
A res-
It's where we are. Go ask him, he'll tell you. I'm not lying.
No! No!
It's okay.
No.
I believe him.
No!
All I'm thinking about right now, all I'm thinking about is Joel and Ellie's reunion. They better hug real hard. What?
For what it's worth, this is just deer meat, I swear.
Are they cannibals? What
You're
was?
gonna chop me up into little pieces.
I'd rather not. Please, just tell me your name. If you want to judge me,
Judge you? You're eating people, you sick fuck!
yes. There are only a few of us that know. But I would have told you. Sooner or later. I guess sooner. What does cordyceps do? Is it evil? No. It's fruitful. It multiplies. It feeds and protects its children. And it secures its future with violence if it must. I'm a shepherd surrounded by sheep, and all I want is an equal. A friend. I can tell the others to stop looking for him. They'll spare him.
Why?
Really?
If he leaves us in peace, they will just let him go. They do what I tell them to do, and they would follow us.
The heck is wrong with you? She's a
Lord knows I
child.
could use the help. Think of what we could do together. As strong as we are, we'd grow, spread out, and we'd do whatever we needed for our people. Imagine the life we could build. Ow! 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 Let's see what I go tell the others now.
Ellie, tell them that Ellie is a little girl who broke her fucking finger!
Oh.
Shut up!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wait! Don't do it, please! I'm infected! I'm infected. And now, sorry, you.
Oh
Look
my
at
god.
it!
Oh my god. I gasped before and it got stuck in my throat. And this is so smart of her.
What did you say? Everything happens for a reason, right?
That looks pretty fucking real to me.
This is like a horror. Ah, too sat past. Too no, girl. Oh shoot.
You don't know how good I am!
My god, you're so embarrassing.
You don't know what I could have given you! I thought you already knew. The fighting is the part I like the most.
Ew. Oh no.
Don't be afraid. There's no fear in love.
Okay. Oh, girl.
Look, it's me. It's okay.
But
Okay. It's okay, baby girl. I got you.
Okay, I took a minute, but I'm back. Jesus, moved the camera, sorry. So we met a cannibalistic cult, which, I mean, they're not all cannibals knowingly, which is even more sick. This guy, oh, he's just one of those, David, I'm talking about, the leader of this cult, doesn't even believe, it seems, in like God or religion or any of that stuff himself. He just, he's clearly a narcissist. When we first met David, I didn't want to judge right away and say like this is a cult just because they were preaching. Although, you know, my guard was up like it is with everybody who isn't Joel and Ellie. When it hit me that this might be a guy I should worry about, the fact that he was so adamant, the fact that David was so adamant on sparing Ellie immediately put me on edge and suspicious, and I was like, do not tell me you want to spare her because you want to assault her. And I was really hoping it would not go that direction. Like, I just didn't, shoot. I just didn't want to see her deal with that. Like, I just didn't want to see that. I don't know, it was just like especially hard. I think the idea of it happening to Ellie, because I do care for her a lot. I need to remind myself that this isn't real, but I do care for Ellie a lot. The show's done a lot to make me care for her. I think placing this episode directly after the last episode 2, where we got to really see more of Ellie and why she is the way that she is. Yeah, the placement is also really perfect, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. I feel like I'm babbling. I feel like my head is scrambled. So I'm gonna have to talk more clearly about this at the beginning of the next episode, but I'll try my best now. I'm so sorry. Let me try to say this clearly. When David was insistent about keeping Ellie, I was like, don't tell me I need to worry about you trying to be a creep. You know, I was like, why are you so adamant about keeping her? And then when he was talking to her when she was in the cage, you could just tell he was like getting off on the power he had over her, and the way he was talking to her about how they could rule this together. He was like, we can grow together. We can do everything together. And I was like, are you trying to say you want to be with her? Like, do you realize she's 14? Disgusting old man. And then when he put his hand on the bar and like he was touching her hand and stuff, like, that's when I was like, okay, yeah, he's being a creep. Like, before I was like, oh, he's a psychopath. And then at the end when he like straddled her, and he said like that he likes it when people get violent or something, like he likes it when people put up a fight. That kind of wording and that idea of like liking when someone puts up a fight, that kind of is what solidified to me that he has probably raped in the past and was planning for Ellie to be the next one. Thankfully, she overpowered him. She killed him. Really, 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 really violently. And it was really sad to see because, shoot, I'm gonna talk through this whole thing with a shaky voice. It was really sad to see because it was hard to see what was about to happen. Like, that was hard in itself. When Ellie killed him, that was scary seeing her like that, and like really sad seeing her like that. It was overkill. Like, she for sure, stabbing him that many times, it was overkill. I just feel like there was so much more that went into her killing David. There was so much emotion coming out of her during that, and it just felt like a lot of built up crap inside of her, like coming out and erupting, and her taking out on this overkill with David. And, you know, it was just really sad to see her like that, and then to see her like leave and kind of being like paralyzed in a state of shock, and she's still like terrified. Like, she did so well overall. Like, she did so well, and she fought, and she fought off so many people. She saved Joel. She made sure he was okay before leaving. She fought off so many people. She fought off this psychopath who was gonna do worse than probably just kill her, and she made it out. And then, you know, Joel coming up behind her and finding her and saying, you know, it's me, and saying, it's okay, baby girl. Registering that Joel's there and everything's okay, and they're gonna be okay for now, and hugging him and just like letting go after she just spent so long taking care of him. I just want to get through the sentences. After she just spent so long taking care of Joel, and then spent like the last 20, I don't know how many hours this spanned over this episode. It wasn't that many hours long, like in their time. What do you think? It was like a couple hours, I would say. Maybe more. I don't know how long she was in the cage. She spent so long taking care of Joel and going out and getting the penicillin and then being dragged in by this cult and being in a cage and attempted murder and attempted assault and this psychopath, and she was like holding it together for so long to like for self-preservation and for the sake of Joel and making sure he was okay. And then he was there for her and he was saying it's okay. She was able to finally like let it all go again and stop having to be so strong because she's like had to be. I'm sorry. It's so annoying listening to me in my cry voice. She had to be strong for so long, and I have to stop talking about it. Like, this was... I'm gonna be really embarrassed if I'm overreacting. I don't know how people are reacting to this episode. And I'm sorry if like not everyone is like crying like this. And I'm like overreacting. I don't know what's happening. I'm happy she got out of the situation. I'm sad that she had to deal with it in the first place. And Jesus, I'm happy Joel is okay again. It was really nice seeing him. Hearing his voice again at all was really nice. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys at the finale.